Wagwan YouTube, Fikod here, welcome to today's Destiny video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you this week's best vendor weapon. But just before we jump in, I would like to say that if you do enjoy this video or find it informative in any way, then a positive rating is always appreciated. And if you would like more content like this from me, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. But anyway, let's get started. So to get your hands on this week's best vendor weapon, come on over to the Crucible Quartermaster and have a look at the event horizon. Let's take a look at the perks. So first off, in terms of scopes, we have the TAC sight, the short gaze, and finally the sight SYS. And in terms of perks, we have Army of One, life support, snapshot, quick draw, and finally hidden hand. So as you can see, this weapon does in fact do arc damage, so good for arc activities, and has 3 in the mag, which is pretty standard. But in terms of perks, I would use hidden hand. Quick draw and snapshot are preference, I'd probably use quick draw, and again Army of One and life support are both viable, again preference, but I would definitely use the short gaze scope because the other two I do. So this weapon is clearly a gold roll because of hidden hand and the short gaze scope, but let's actually see how this weapon performs. So first off, PvE. This weapon is actually very good in PvE. It pretty much one-shots every red bar in the game, which means it's really good for adds in things like strikes, but the arc damage on this weapon means it's also very good for activities like the Nightfall, and the damage to bosses this weapon does is probably even good enough for the raids. Obviously there are a lot of better PvE snipers out there, but regardless, this one is still very good. But where this weapon is most effective is in PvP. As I'm sure you can see from the gameplay, this weapon is very easy to use and get headshots with. This is mainly down to the high aim assist of the hidden hand perk, and also the fact you have the short gaze scope, which I don't think there's any debate in saying is the best scope in the game, and it definitely shows on this weapon. It allows you to be effective at pretty much any range and dominate the lobbies you're in. The quick draw perk is also very good on this weapon. It does let you pull off a lot of shots which often would seem impossible, and it's very satisfying. This weapon is just so easy to use, which is why I'd recommend it if you're wanting to learn to snipe. The aim assist on this weapon makes it so forgiving, but also if you're looking for a top tier sniper to compete in trials or competitive matches, this weapon is good enough for you as well. On that note, that about does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know by leaving a like and or a comment down below telling me how you feel about this weapon. Also, if you would like more content like this from me, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell next to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. But in the meantime, I've been Fikod the Man. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Ho ho!